Which Patron Librarian has the best battle theme from Library of Ruina? Well, that's exactly what we're going to find out in today's video, with a few surprises. Also, make sure to subscribe because the key to remix is coming next. So, I'm here with Snow.
As always.
Say hi, Snow.
Hi.
And let's start dissecting these Patron Librarian battle themes. They all have their interesting characteristics, and we're going to discover and reach an agreement as to what's the best one.
Yeah, we're gonna dissect some librarians.
So we have our tiers. I Am Fire, Song of the City, Feeble, and Blue Sicko. I guess we'll start off with the big man himself. 3, 2, 1.
Feeble.
I Am Fire.
Wow.
What? Feeble?
Wow.
Oh my god. Feeble.
I'm sorry.
Oh, thanks everyone for watching.
That was a great video. Thank you. Bye.
Okay, so I'll admit, some of this is nostalgia because this is the first one you hear.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of an attachment to playing as Roland and everything. But I'm listening to like Kiefer 2 and 3 and everything, and it's just they're just cool pieces of music. They're complex in the right way. They're interesting.
Yeah.
There was like a synth doing a slap bass part and stuff like that. That is so cool to me.
It is pretty...
To me, it's got so much going for it.
Yeah. I agree that it's like 2 and 3 definitely like 1, in my opinion, I just like it doesn't do it for me at all.
I kind of see that.
On the second one, like, it's still not like there for me, but like something gets added that makes me at least like, okay, like I can see it now. And then 3 is like, yeah.
So
yeah.
I guess then we have to compromise and put it in Song of the City.
I'm okay with that.
3, 2, 1. I Am
Feeble
Fire.
again. Oh my god! What is this? You did a cover of it. I love it. Like, it is.
Which you can check out here, by the way.
1 and 2, it's meh.
You know, it's interesting because I did a remix of 3. I didn't do a remix of 1 and 2.
Yeah, exactly.
With Yesod, I did a remix of all 3 of them. So I guess inherent, you can kind of look at that like this is one of the best Patron Librarian battle themes that represents Malkuth as a character.
I did
it's
think
playful,
about that.
There's a clumsiness to it. In fact, when I was listening to it, I noticed that the entire piece is swing, for instance, and very syncopated and stuff, and very jolly and everything, and that adds to the whole feeling of clumsiness that's Malkuth's whole existence. 3 is probably the only one that I'd listen to often, I think.
Same, yeah.
3 is I'm Fire, so I'd balance it out to Song of the City.
Yeah.
You know, I'm already worried that I'm probably end up going to be the one by the end of the video who's going to have the hot takes. 3, 2, 1. Feeble.
I Am Fired. Oh my god. we're opposites. This is so funny. At this point, all of them are gonna end up in Song of the City. We need to someone needs to convince the other.
Okay, so I should start by saying I think it's a very, very good piece of music. I think it's an excellent piece of music.
Yeah.
I'm kind of playing them off of each other a little bit.
Okay.
So I think Yesod's, first of all, is one of the best in representing his flaw, technological sciences. The use of the synthesizers, the drum machine, that really nice synth lead are adding to the feel really, really well. When I was listening to Yesod's theme just now, I listened back to, I was thinking about Malkuth, and I was like, in 2 years' time, if someone told me to sing Malkuth's battle, I could probably do it with 3. Could I do it with Yesod though? I think I would have just forgotten about it, almost.
Oh, damn. It has this certain type of energy to it that I can just listen to at any time and like enjoy it. All right, Song of the City it is.
Uh-oh. 3, 2, 1. Blue Sicko.
I'm tempted to say the same.
Okay.
It feels wrong.
Can I start by saying this is absolutely sensational as a piece of music? This is unreal.
It is.
It's incredible.
It is.
The play off of so many of the Keitha floor motifs in it, but adapting it in a way which is so intelligent. My reason is kind of a bit simpler in many ways. It's purely on the basis that I don't
use her floor.
I don't. No, that's true. Actually, well, there's a time that I did a little bit, tiny bit. It's purely because I just don't feel like this has any connection to her. I don't associate that piece of music with Hod in any way, really.
I did a little bit because, you know, very soft personality, shy.
But this doesn't seem soft or shy to me. This seems so show-offy. This seemed like a virtuosic pianist is showing off and being crazy and everything. It sounded very sophisticated in many ways as well.
Yeah.
And some of those chord changes, particularly in Battle 3, just kind of struck me as like
dirty.
that's like someone who knows they're the best. They know they're amazing at that point.
I think it does show her personality really well. Because
let me clarify though. It's not that I don't think it does show her personality well. I think the others do it better at showcasing their personality. So I think this does do it, but I think like Yesod showcases him so much better than this showcases Hod.
Because you said like, oh, the last one is so show-offy, that's nothing like her. But I think that this track shows growth, like a character arc. Starts off incredibly soft and tiny, and then grows more confident over.
But that's kind of what I feel like though, is that it didn't feel that soft and shy to begin. In fact, the piano was quite aggressive at the beginning. Oh, this doesn't feel right.
Sorry, Hod.
Oh, the list is done already.
People have clicked off the video by now.
Oh, come on. Three, 2, 1. Feeble.
Yeah. Finally.
I think this summarizes him so perfectly. This track sounds like you're high in so many ways.
Wait, I was gonna say the same thing. I was like, yeah, he's drunk.
The instrument, there's a combination of two things. The instruments themselves, that electric piano is doing so much of the work there. The stereo effects too, such as the, well, not even the stereo effects, but the chords themselves as well. Some of those descending chords just felt so good, like the da, 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 da. It's kind of just like, yeah, this is just him all over.
But why feeble, huh?
But I think we're considering two things. I think there's one, how much it represents the character, and two, how much do you actually just like it in a way?
Yeah. I was very disappointed with the third one.
Yeah.
Like, out of all of them so far, because the third one goes crazy for the others. Like, goes crazy. And then his kind of stayed, like, on the same energy for all of them, in my opinion. Like, there was not a moment where I was like, oh, now it's kicking. Like,
that's the thing. You know what? I have a proposal, actually.
You want to put it to Blue Sicko?
I think we swap Hod and Netza around on that basis.
Ooh.
I just feel so bad putting Hod in Blue Sicko. It doesn't deserve Blue Sicko. I'm really convinced by what you just said, by the way. It doesn't feel like it develops as much as the other ones do. Yes.
Are the viewers gonna hate this or love this?
By the end of the video, Hod will be an I am fire. 3, 2, 1. Song of the City. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I was really close to putting it in I Am Fire.
Same.
The
I
only
got
reason
so close.
The only reason why I didn't go to I Am Fire is because I thought the transition from 2 to 3 was a downgrade. I actually prefer 2 over 3.
Actually, my comments pretty much relate to the same thing, was because there were certain instruments in Battle 3 which I just didn't... I thought they were going to have more of a role. For example, the first thing you notice when Battle 3 comes on is that we hear French horns, for example, that we don't hear in Battle 1 and 2. But then they just kind of disappeared after they initially played in the opening. It's like, oh, were we going for something really impactful or not?
If we're talking about personality, oh, that's Tiff. That's Tiffany.
Yeah. I think it summarizes her perfectly. You ready?
Ready?
3, 2, 1.
I am fire.
Let's
Of
go.
course. Of course.
Literally,
Please.
I am fire.
Please, like what?
Get
like,
up there, queen.
I was like, you're gonna have a hot take for this one, and I'm gonna hate it. But like, I'm so glad we're on the same page.
Honestly, I'll be honest. There was a part of me inside that was like, huh, do I have a hot take for this? Am I just being a contrarian? But then by Battle, shall I troll? But by Battle 3, I was like, nah. It's the thing that stands out. There are two things that stand out to me. One of them is character-wise. Oh yeah, no.
Oh yeah. Oh,
fits her perfectly.
Yeah.
Like you can't pick a better song than that. The third one is that each phase did genuinely sound like an evolution of the last, a significant evolution too. Particularly that Battle 3 when the choir comes in, with those staccato notes and everything. The guitar solo, that's just insane. Yeah, this is how it's done, I feel like.
Hesed, Binah, Hogma, go home. You know, it's done. We found the winner already. Like,
3, 2, 1. Blue Sicko.
What? I was gonna say I Am Fire. Whoa. Hold on here.
Hey, I've got a good argument. Hesed's blue. Got blue hair, so is Blue Sicko.
Boo! Invalid opinion. Well, first of all, I think this one suits the character the most.
No, but that's where I disagree, because I feel like there are better things compositionally that could have been done to suit him better. It kind of just feels a bit like, nah.
Like, I had to read up on it. I'm gonna read this out to you. So it says, Hesed is amicable, intelligent, and rather talkative. He has a gentle demeanor and speaks softly.
For example, if you took Hod's battle theme and said it was now Hesed's battle theme, I feel like you could make an explanation as to why it could work. You couldn't do that with Gebura. You could not put that on any other person, and it still works. Same with Yesod, actually. You take his theme and give it to Roland or Hod or Malkuth, it doesn't work anymore. But I feel like you could, on some level, take Hesed's and sort of move it around, and you could still conjure up an explanation as to why it could work. Like I can't point to a single phrase in that I remember.
No,
having just listened to it.
Same.
Like, I can't. Which is not to say that music should be lyrical and should be memorable in that regard, but I'm comparing it to the others.
Yeah.
Because the biggest caveat is that I have to say at the beginning of the video multiple times is that I'm not discrediting them as pieces of music. They are all fantastic pieces of music.
Oh, you might have convinced me, honestly. Like,
I'm willing to go to a feeble because I do think it still works incredibly well.
I don't know. I think I still prefer Netza's over.
Really?
Yeah.
What, 180? Damn. We won, team. Anyone that still supports me and still likes the channel.
Yeah, you changed my mind.
Yes.
Congrats.
We won.
Good job.
We won. 3, 2, 1. I Am
Fire. Yep.
Really reluctantly, because there are there are quite a number of things that I'm not so keen on. Personally, it's my favorite Battle 1, I think, of all of them.
Yes. Oh, same. Hands
In fact,
down.
I think that's probably my favorite by far my favorite section of the 3. It's probably the only one where I like Battle 1
I disagree.
more than I like 2 and 3.
My favorite is 2. My favorite is 2.
Okay, so that's my least favorite for a very particular reason.
Really?
It sounds like every cinematic track you'll ever hear from library music. The ostinato
that's so
strings.
Specific.
It's not really. It's not. Basically just any popular action film you'll watch is what I'm saying. That's what I mean when I say library music.
That's so funny. Because like,
the standard ostinato Hans Zimmer strings, like that's the bit that I was like, oh, it just sounds like every other track I've ever heard. Like this is so generic. This is in every action film you'll ever watch. It's the exact phrase.
I can totally hear that.
It's just that I really like the Battle 1. So if it were just Battle 1 on its own, I'm Fire, 100%. I think we revisit it as well, and maybe someone from Song of the City gets to go up. Do you agree and go in Song of the City?
Song of the City.
3, 2, 1.
I'm Fire.
Yeah.
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 This did everything I wished Binah did.
I know. That's what I thought too.
It just kept that consistent feel throughout the entire thing. Obviously, the ticking in the background. I thought the ticking in the background could have been just a decibel quieter, personally. But other than that, just the regal, religious feel of it, the organ and the harpsichord as well, and the
choir coming in,
it just worked. It worked so perfectly.
So perfectly.
And in all honesty, do I remember the phrases and stuff like that? Probably not really, if I'm being totally honest. But it doesn't matter to me. It doesn't matter so much. It just feels like I kind of want to play as his floor more because of listening to this. I'm like,
I was gonna suggest that, like, hey, you should.
No, I'm someone that naturally pulls a bit more towards music which is lyrical, that's memorable, that you could almost sing the melody of. This is a bit more difficult to do that with compared to like a Malkuth or a Yesod or a Keitha or something. But to me, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. The impact of this, how like in terms of like how much it relates to Hawkmoor as a character, 10 out of 10, easily.
Oh, absolutely.
And then as a composition, fantastic as well. I'm still looking at Hod, like, still doesn't feel right. I'd love to put up Malkuth and Iron Fire, but yeah, at the same time, no. Tifrith's an interesting one. Tifrith, I'm like,
I know.
Maybe. But you know what?
But like,
I agree with you. You know how I said, like, in a couple of years, who would I remember kind of thing?
Yeah.
Honestly, I probably would remember Yes. Now that I think about it again. Only because it's just so different from everyone else's. But of course, how could we forget? 3, 2, 1, oh, I'm Fire. Yeah, let's go.
Of course.
Yeah. I mean, Angela, you're a patron librarian of your own library.
I kind of want to put one of them in a lower tier. It's Binah.
Really? Oh, you know what?
Yeah. You convinced me.
I feel bad now. You know what? I'm on board with this.
Yeah.
I'm on board with this. Binah, you had so much going for you. It's just, after the first battle, I kind of just like, nah. Do you agree? Obviously not. Put your comments in the comments down below.
Yeah.
How much do you hate us right now?
And who do you hate more?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Are you Team Snow?
They're not gonna be Team. They're never Team Corey. They're never.